Good day, brothers and sisters. Wisdom at Dawn, episode 356. With a penetrating mind and faith, we return to the Buddha mind, a limited understanding. In the following verse, with a penetrating mind and faith, we return to the Buddha mind. With sincerity and freedom from deception, we reach the true path. Like water that takes shape of its container, the Buddha taught the one vehicle Dharma according to capabilities. Master says, penetrating means genuine. In daily living, as we interact with people and handle things, we must treat each other with great sincerity. As only by being sincere and free of deception can we reach the true path. Like water that takes the shape of its container means that water takes all kinds of shapes. Similarly, the Dharma and true principles are suitable for each of our capabilities because the Buddha taught according to capabilities. When it rains, the land receives the same amount of water, but small blade of grass can only absorb so much, while larger trees with big roots can absorb much more water. This is how the Buddha Dharma is taught, according to sentient beings' capabilities. So regardless of what capabilities we have, we must start with a penetrating mind and faith. In June of this year, Mr. Po Ju Tan came to Taiwan from California to attend the Global 4-in-1 training camp. The leaders in the volunteer structure all learned how to spread the power of love so that all around the world, volunteers can recruit more bodhisattvas. Mr. Tan, having learned the ways, promoted it once he returned to California. And now the volunteers there are earnestly promoting one person, one bodhisattva. So they formed a Silicon Valley team because many tech companies are flourishing there. And there are many professionals and engineers, so each of them would bring one person to a Tzu Chi gathering where volunteers shared their personal stories of their Tzu Chi affinity and how they began to engage in the bodhisattva practice of benefiting others, how they saw suffering and recognized their own blessings. The listeners really enjoyed this and aspired to become bodhisattvas themselves. The volunteers in Northern California also formed a group to listen to Master's teachings together. Every night around 10 p.m. Californian time, more than 130 people would gather online to watch Master's Wisdom at Dawn on the Lotus Sutra, and they have not stopped even for a day and stayed ever diligent. Christopher Young, who returns to the abode every summer since he was about 7 or 8 years old, is now 10 years old. His wisdom is no less than that of adults. At school, when his classmates were being bullied, he said he wanted to support and help them. So his mother asked, "What can you do? As a child, how can you stop the bullying?" And he replied, "Even though I do not have much street smart, the Buddha Dharma can bring harmony. So I will use the Buddha's teachings to deal with the bullying." So therefore, with a penetrating mind and faith, we can all be in this state of mind, regardless of our age. Master says, if we want the 4 elements of this world to be in harmony, our minds must be in harmony first. So if we are all sincere and free from deception, and we follow the true path and apply the true principles of being a good person, then this world will be at peace. So therefore, be mindful always.感恩 for listening in. May wisdom and inspiration be with all always.